advice for the younger girls is just what I think all of the seniors say every year. Make the most of your time on the team because it does go as fast, or way faster than you think it will when you first start out as a freshman or a middle schooler or whenever you start. I know that's probably what everyone is going to say because it truly does go by super fast. I remember being an 8th grader and a freshman like it was yesterday, and these 4 years on the team have flown by super fast. So I would say to the younger girls, make the most of your time on the team. It's an awesome experience, and don't take it for granted or just try and get through it. Like, really enjoy it. And also, as kind of part of that, get to know the upperclassmen and your other teammates, because I know
that's scary.
Yes, I was terrified of the upperclassmen. They were all so tall, and there was like, I don't know, I just remember like in 8th grade, like Heather Arseth and Sarah Dice were on the team, and they were so fast, and they were probably like my height, but in my head they were like 10 feet tall, and it was super scary. And I would just like, I would never, like, they were nice too. They would say hi to me all the time, and I would just kind of be like, hi. Like, I would just kind of like, I don't know, I was awkward and weird in my first couple of years on the team, but like, it didn't occur to me that we could actually be friends, and now I'm friends with tons of the underclassmen, so it's awesome that they're not as awkward as I was. But I just say, get to know your teammates, even the ones that are in your grade. I know that it took me a while even to like make the amazing friendships that I have now, so I would say really get to know your teammates, because it really does make your experience on the team a whole lot more fun.
I would say, well, this is actually something that an upperclassman told me when I was going into it. Mackenzie Merriam, she graduated a couple years ago, but me and Emily saw her right before we were going in for our season, and she had already finished, and we were just talking, and we were like, oh, high school starts tomorrow, you know, it sucks, it's going to be awful. And she told us, well, I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it either way. You have to go to all the practices, you have to go to meets, and it's better to go into it with a positive attitude rather than a negative. Because, I mean, if you choose to do it, you're going to do it, and it's way better to go into it with a positive attitude. And when she said that, that literally changed, like, both me and Emily's whole perspective on the team. Like, we were like, oh my gosh, she's right, we should have a positive attitude about it. So we went into practice, like, excited, ready to go, and it really, like, stuck with me, what she said. So I would definitely tell the underclassmen that. I mean, don't complain about it, because, you know what, you commit to it, you're doing it. Just go in and say that you're going to have fun, and you will. Because I definitely did.
Yeah, my advice is going off of Megan's too. Like, I know there's all those times that like we're coming out of school and we have like a bad day, you do bad on a test or something, and the last thing you want to do is get in freezing cold water and like try really hard, like swim fast and whatnot. And just side note, shout out to Mike for dealing with all of the divers' crabby days when we don't want to talk to him and we don't want to take feedback. Because I know it's hard dealing with a bunch of teenagers, girls, and that are just not having it that day. So, yeah, just really try and keep a positive attitude. If you're down, like, try and talk to someone else, like, and have them make you feel better. Because I know, like, talking to even, like, my sister Brooke or, like, all my other teammates, when they're in a positive, when they are in a positive, like, mood that day, it can bring you up, too, and make you, like, do better that day.
Yeah, my advice is pretty similar to everybody else's. I learned pretty quick that negative attitudes kind of spread like wildfire on the team, kind of like what Miles said. If someone's not having a good day, sometimes it kind of spreads. So just kind of keep that positive attitude all throughout practice. It's going to make practice way more fun. You're going to have laughs. You're going to swim awesome, and it's really going to work you way harder. And I know that sounds kind of scary, but it is actually a really good thing. So yeah, just keep up that positive attitude and have fun with it, because it's only going to last a couple more years.
Enjoy it. I'm super sad it's over now.
I know.
It's very sad.
My advice, it kind of goes along with like not being so afraid of the upperclassmen, but this especially goes to the freshmen. Like, don't be afraid to like try a lane with a faster interval. Like, you don't just have to swim in a lane with the other freshmen. Even though it's kind of scary, like, if you think you can make a faster interval, definitely go for it.
Yeah, challenge yourself.
Yeah, pushing yourself. That's one thing our team is really good for, because everyone's so fast that you can always find a way to push yourself.
And everybody's really supportive, so everybody's always encouraging you to do your best.
Okay, I think that's it.
That's all.
That's a wrap.
That's all, folks.